Is audio working? Is audio working? Hello, hello, hello. I probably shouldn't do a. Okay, they say yes. Hello, yes. Is yes? Is it good, or is it bad? Does yes mean yes good, or yes I can hear echo? What is it? Which one does it mean? We good. Okay, white brownie. I'm ready. We're gonna play some music in 3, 2, 1. Hey, friendo, Steve here.
And Larson.
And welcome back to Ask Steve and Larson. Let's go. Nobody's ever on the YouTube. Oh, let's see. Song's done. Larson, what's the first question?
DJ Chicken, what are your thoughts about Falcon and the Winter Soldier? I have to defer to Steve because I actually haven't watched any of it yet, but that might kind of, I don't know. I like Anthony Mackie. I think he's really good.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't know if there's a lot for me to really sink my teeth into. If that makes sense, you know what I mean?
Did you ever watch Endgame?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Meh.
So there is one bright spot in Falcon and the Winter Soldier, and that's fake Captain America.
Yeah, you like NWO Cap.
I do. I think that, and they've got this mystery. So like the basic premise is there is this super soldier serum that's out there that they didn't realize. And it's kind of interesting because I think, and some people can maybe in chat can correct me on this, but they introduce a character who I wonder if they're going to go back to or talk about his origin. But I remember years ago they did a story about in the comics, and I don't think I read it, but it sounded really cool, and I wanted to check it out, about a black soldier who was given the super serum. And from what I understand, it was just a really well told story about, how that would go down, which obviously would be not good given that it was probably in like the 50s America or something like that. And they will out a character in this that is a guy who had gotten the serum back in like the Korean War. Oh, do we have problems?
No, my cursor's just showing up.
Oh,
I don't know why.
Oh, and so
small problem, but something that's irritating me.
So it was a cool idea that they introduced into this, basically an older character who was given the serum back in the days. He's a black character, and he's pretty bitter about how things ended up going down. And it was an interesting concept that I think is a recall to that comic book. And so they dive into like little bits and pieces of like race stuff, which is pretty cool. And I'll put it this way, it's about as good a series as Falcon and the Winter Soldier can be, I think, because I just don't find either of them to be too compelling in terms of being characters.
Mm-hmm.
The actors are wonderful. They're very charismatic. They've got great chemistry, and it's got that Marvel feel to it. Mm-hmm. I do think the most compelling thing is the guy who is replacing Captain America, who is so far in over his head, but trying to project this air of confidence and just getting shit on at every moment. It's pretty and I'm legit curious about where he's going to go, and where his character is going to go. So, I mean, for now, I'd give it a yay in terms of it's not bad for like comfort viewing, and there are some bright spots to it, and I think it's only going to get better. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I mean, a lot of it is like sort of, they travel from place to place, trying to figure out the mystery of who's developing the secret serum or the super soldier's secret serum. There's somebody called the power broker. They're trying to figure out who the power broker is. And that's a mystery, and it's probably gonna be somebody who we know, or that we've encountered before.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I mostly enjoy it. I personally enjoy it because around midnight every Thursday night, my stepkid, who like the one thing we bond over is, nerd stuff. She's like, "Hey, are you gonna watch this with me or what?" I'm like, "Oh yeah." So we go to living room and we watch Falcon and the Winter Soldier together, and she loves that stuff. But I'm more looking forward to Loki. The trailer for Loki dropped a couple days ago and it was outstanding. So I'm more looking forward to that.
Yeah, I haven't even watched the Loki trailer. I mean, we watched WandaVision. And it was after a rough start, intentionally rough start. I get why they started that way. It was kind of rough to sit through. However, I think end up enjoying it. So
I love
maybe at some juncture.
Yeah,
some
I loved
juncture we'll
WandaVision. By the end of that,
give Falcon and the Winter Soldier a chance.
Yeah,
Moses
it's good. It's good.
Sorry,
It's good light viewing. If there's nothing else, it's like, yeah, okay, why not?
Moses Supposes, what is your favorite healthy food and what is your least favorite healthy food? I guess we need some ground rules what to consider healthy. Like I would consider chicken breast healthy. It's low in fat. Depending on how you cook it. Are we going to consider that? Or are we just talking strictly essentially vegetables?
Okay, what's the healthiest meal you have during the week on a typical week? So
probably if we make like lentil burritos.
Okay. So like for a spell, I was eating, and I want to go back to it, but I was eating like I'd have on one night of the week. Usually it was Impact Tuesdays. I'd have salmon, some brown rice and quinoa, and then some like veggies to go with it. And that's good for me.
That's a pretty sound meal.
I feel pretty good with myself after that. I'm good with that.
Yeah, we'd make lentil burrito. So just we'd saute some lentils with some flavor in it. Sometimes put some green chilies. Sometimes we'd have black beans with it as well. Stick that in a tortilla. I'd usually put that tortilla then in the air fryer, so you get the crunch of a fried burrito or a chimichanga without the oil. And then I'd put some guacamole or avocado and some salsa on top to get a little extra flavor. Outside of the tortilla, which is just it's processed wheat, so it's not a whole lot of nutrition in it. Everything else is chock full of good stuff. So that's probably up there for my favorite regularly eaten healthy thing.
The one thing that I like, I these days really can't go without is my spinach shake.
Yeah.
I just had one just now. It fills me up. It gives me my green content for the day. Like if I just have that, I'm like, okay, if nothing else, I had because I pack that as dense as I can with spinach.
Yeah.
Like I go through probably like 2 giant bags of it every single week. And then I put the Nutrisystem protein shake powder in that. Cup of milk and I don't know, probably 2 or 3 cups, I guess, of water. And I'm good to go. Yeah.
Gareth asked, we're tasked with finding the next host of Jeopardy. Who do we choose?
LeVar Burton. It's not even a question. It should be LeVar Burton.
It really should be.
Ken Jennings has no personality whatsoever. LeVar Burton, just from reading Rainbow alone, he deserves that spot. He's terrific.
Have you seen any of the Aaron Rodgers episodes?
No, I didn't know he was going to be.
He's guest hosted.
That's
for
awesome.
The week, yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
Was he any good? Have you seen it?
I haven't watched it yet. Discount double check. Yeah, man. This is probably more of a question for me, but I'll ask it anyways. Hammond Serrano says female bassist triple threat college extravaganza. So you got Kim Deal, of course, singer guitarist for the Breeders. Prior to that, bassist for the Pixies. Kim Gordon, bassist for Sonic Youth, and Tina Weymouth, bassist for Talking Heads. So the question is, based on how much they influence the sounds in their bands, who gets the pin and who gets pinned?
Yeah, that's all you.
I mean, I'm speaking from my own personal bias because Sonic Youth is one of my favorite bands ever, and especially the early stuff. The bass playing in there really held down the song because then a bunch of other crap was going on around it. I'm a huge fan of Kim Deal's work. That being said, I think her actual bass playing, I'll put it this way. I think Kim Gordon, especially in early Sonic Youth, had more to do with the sound of the band as a whole than Kim Deal had as a member of the Pixies. in terms of the bass playing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not as well versed in Talking Heads as I am the other two bands. However, I know the hits, I know the singles, album tracks. Not that not that well versed in. So I'm gonna give the dub to Kim Gordon. Unfortunately, I feel like Kim Deal's gonna have to eat the pin if we're talking strictly bassist, though.
All right, sounds good.
Next, no, I had it over here. There we go. Greg Morris. What's the greatest Oscar snub? Jake Gyllenhaal not being nominated for Nightcrawler or Spike Lee never winning Best Director? It's Spike Lee never winning Best Director. Do the Right Thing wasn't even nominated for Best Director for Do the Right Thing.
Oh, that's horrible. That's horrible. Yeah, that's terrible. He should have at least, I know it wasn't his best movie, but I'm assuming he was nominated for Malcolm X, right?
Yeah, I would assume
I
so.
feel like that's the movie that like probably should have won him the Oscar, even if it wasn't even like close to being his best movie. Let's see here. That had to have been nominated, though.
You would think
Awards.
so.
Let's see here.
Yeah, it was not nominated for Best Picture, nor was he nominated for Best Director.
What? Oh, my goodness. Oh, wow.
That's the year Al Pacino beat out Denzel for Best Actor for Scent of a Woman.
Oh, Scent of a what? That's terrible. That's awful. That's so bad. Yeah, it's that. It's totally that. Because Gyllenhaal did Gyllenhaal get nominated or win for Brokeback Mountain, or is that mainly a Heath Ledger thing?
That I don't remember.
I mean, I feel like it's probably just a matter of time for Gyllenhaal. Like Gyllenhaal probably could just do some Oscar bait and pick up something. He could do the Leo thing where he just starts, bait. Try to just snag that Oscar.
I mean, there's not even anything on his Wikipedia about. Oh, credits and awards. There it is down here. Let's see what we got. Oh, no. He's been nominated for an Academy Award for what? 2006. So that's probably Brokeback Mountain.
That sounds right. Was he best supporting and Heath Ledger was best leading or something like that?
I think so.
That sounds right.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was the year. All right, this is a fun question from Smurf Galway. If you had to be the face of an ad campaign, one individually and one together, what would it be? For the two of us, it would either be Arby's or Del Taco.
It'd be Del Taco. At this point in our careers and our lives, it'd be Del Taco. Absolutely.
Yeah. Individually, however.
Face of a product. I'd probably go with Hydro Flask.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Stay hydrated, Hydro Flask. Put all sorts of stickers on it.
What a great pitch. Trying to think of a product that give me a beer sponsorship. Heck yeah.
Oh, that's good. What beer?
Probably something local.
You're gonna run like local ads,
yeah, hell yeah, man. On the preferably on cable access.
They're so bad out here. Those fucking ads are so bad.
I know.
Like on Pluto TV, I know they offer up local spots, and it's like all of a sudden it'll be like John L. Sullivan or whatever, and like you won't hear like half the dialogue will be randomly just down because they don't know how to output it properly.
Love it. Love it. That's what I'm talking about.
It's the big guy. Hey, come on down and find out what cars we got.
Great. Yeah. Love every bit of that. That's what I'm talking about. Joe Juarez, pick one superpower, any kind you guys would want to grant onto each other.
Oh, what a great question. I had this question. We had this question for Ask Stephen Lacey today on today's episode. And it was like, pick a superpower, but pick the most underwhelming superpower you could. And for Lacey, I said she could fly, but only 2 feet off the ground.
Okay.
And then I think for me, she said you can run like Usain Bolt speeds, but only for 2 minutes at a time.
All right.
So, but if I have to pick a superpower for you, and it's not underwhelming, I'd go with the ability. Is super stamina an ability? A
Sure,
superhuman
why not?
strength? I would give you super stamina so that you wouldn't be like tucks.
Uh-huh.
You wouldn't be like tired.
Yeah. Okay. I would give you the ability to be fully rested after sleeping for 1 minute. I know you like your naps.
Yeah,
I know you like your sleep.
dude, naps fucking suck. Like
Oh,
it's
you've
like
you've you've crossed the threshold where
no,
naps
it's
jack you up more.
I love them, but they do so. Like my thing is this: like when I take a nap at like 3, and I know
Yeah.
I have to get Bam at like 4, it sucks because it's like, man, I really want to sleep, but then when I wake up, I'm like, I feel like shit. I like napping on the weekend is fine. I mean, these days like Lacey's home and everything, so like that can be taken care of. But like, yeah, it's and even when Lacey is home, like when Bama's home, it's like, okay, well my nap's over because
Yeah.
like she's gonna come bug me for
But
something.
imagine if you could just sleep for 1 minute and then you're fully rested.
Yeah, that'd be great. I would love that. I'd have like 8 channels.
Mm-hmm.
I'd have so many YouTube channels. It'd be
You'd be
great.
basically Mr. YouTube at that point.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah.
Nick, would you rather be hired for a well-paid job that you lied to get and have no idea how to do, or be about to give the most important presentation of your life but can't remember any of the material you prepared? Oh, it's the former.
That's easy. It's the former.
Yeah, it's the former.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't lie to get my job at Machinima, but I didn't know anything about Machinima when I got that job. Nothing.
Did you know when you were walking into the interview? Did you know what machinima was?
So I my boss, I actually worked with him on another thing prior to
Oh yeah.
Machinima, and so he called me up and was like, "Hey, I got some editing work for you. It's this thing called Machinima." Or sorry, first he goes, "Do you play video games?" And I was like, "I play GarageBand or Guitar Hero." Sorry, I play Guitar Hero. And he's like, "Okay, well, this is what it is. It's gaming stuff. It's called Machinima. There's this what was the thing they just did? Like there's a Medal of Honor series they just did. I think it was Medal of Honor. Go on, check that out." And then we scheduled the interview. I don't know, like a few days later or something. And so I might have looked at it, maybe,
Yeah.
but I really had no concept of what they did. I didn't know anything about like red versus blue, nothing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I knew basically nothing about that whole scene when I walked in those doors for the first time.
Yeah. I mean, I remember, and this is different than really what the question is asking, because like, when you started getting me on to do some work for Machinima, like I didn't know dick about. I knew about like very little video game stuff, but like we had to act like we knew what we were talking about. So we do stuff like, oh, why is Battlefield 2 Bad Company 2, whatever the fuck it was. Why is that better than Call of Duty Modern Warfare, and then vice versa? And like, I didn't know even half the terms. I was like, camping, why is that bad?
Yeah.
But that's kind of different because it's like, okay, I can research it because I'm just at home. If I'm like going to an office and they're like, Steve, yeah, did you have those TPS reports? I don't know how to do that. Or even more realistically, if like something happened to us, like to this situation, and I had to like go to like, I don't know, get a TV editing job in downtown or whatever, and I had to like know if I was like, oh yeah, do you know After Effects? Oh yeah, I do. Ugh. And then I have to go and like, I'd be like, oh shit, let's see if I can get that Envato account so I can try to do something. But if they're like, hey, we need this very specific thing in After Effects, I'll be like, okay, that would suck. But not as much as like not being prepared for the most important presentation in your life. That would be the worst.
Yeah, that'd be worst. We got a sub here on the Twitch. Super Gibby, 5 months. Thank you. B-Man Patrick Sparks. What's an animal you think would be a rad pet if it wasn't dangerous?
Monkey.
The example he gives is a panther.
Monkey. Panther's just a giant cat. I don't want a cat. I don't mind cats. I just don't want one. But a monkey. They're so cute. The little monkeys are so cute. But like I feel like they'd rip your face off. Certain ones would. Steal your shit and run away.
It'd be pretty cool to have a bear.
Why?
I mean, they're huge. They seem like they're cuddly.
When I had Marissa's dog Brody over for that weekend, it was like having a bear. Because, like,
Yeah.
he's very playful, and I'd like make a sudden movement, like he knew that I wanted to play, and then I'd start running, and he would chase me, and it's like this massive animal coming at you.
Yeah,
I was like, it's like having a bear. This is like that scene in The Revenant.
Oh gosh. Yeah, if bears weren't dangerous, that would be fun to have a pet bear.
Mm-hmm.
This huge, cuddly, fuzzy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that'd be great, man.
Yeah.
That'd all be great. I'd be all about that. Ryan Rubel, what is one artist, musician, duo, or band that has not made it into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame that you believe should be? So is it 25 years after their debut they're eligible? Is that the rules?
Stereo MCs.
Are they even eligible?
Jesus Jones. Stereo MCs, that Connected came out like 1990, I think. Oh, so
That
they got
hasn't
a couple
been 25 years yet, then.
4 more years for them. When did Jesus is Depeche Mode in?
That I don't know.
Depeche Mode Hall of Fame. Oh wow, that happened last year. Yeah, they got in 2020. Damn, okay. What about In Excess? In Excess. Oh wow, okay, that's interesting. So here's 4 names. Duran Duran. What? Whitney Houston is not in the Hall of Fame? Seriously?
Oh, that's weird.
The Go-Go's and In Excess. Duran Duran, Whitney Houston, Go-Go's, and In Excess are not in the Hall of Fame. So, yeah, Whitney Houston, that is weird.
That is strange.
That is really strange.
I feel like there's probably a lot of 80s indie and alternative rock bands that deserve to be in, but aren't based on their influence.
White Brownie says Fozzy. Two Live Crew, that's perfect.
Without those bands, like grunge may not even happen. So
Tag Team.
Oh, there you go. Back again.
Chocolate, chocolate, chocolate.
Oh, here I might have the whole. Let me see if I can find the whole list of people who are in the Hall of Fame.
Oh, Misfits, that's a good one.
Yeah, bands like that I'm talking about. You know, bands that are pretty damn influential.
Yeah, I mean, like the Black Flag, they're probably not in.
Like Sonic Youth.
Yeah, Minor Threat, put them in.
All right, let's see. So I'm going all the way back to 1986. That's a large class. That's a really huge class. Why is it? This is a weird list or a weird thing. All right, I need to get.
Oh, Whitney was inducted in 2020. Okay. Well, that's still weird.
Let's go
that
2020.
So long.
Let's see. Yeah, Depeche. Oh, Doobie Brothers? Really?
They're not in?
They are in.
Wait, what are you looking at right now?
I'm looking at the rockhall.com website.
Oh, okay.
So this year, Notorious B.I.G., Nine Inch Nails, Whitney, Doobie Brothers, Depeche Mode all got in.
Okay.
Let's see, last year. Def Leppard, really? I mean, I like Def Leppard well enough, but The Cure, Def Leppard, Janet Jackson, Stevie Nicks, Radiohead, Roxy Music, and the Zombies got in last year.
Boy, Radiohead, huh? That's cool. I think I forgot about that.
2018, Bon Jovi, The Cars, Dire Straits, Moody Blues.
Dire Straits.
Nina Simone.
Is Huey Lewis in? Did you say Huey Lewis?
Probably not. Oh, ELO made it in 2017.
Yeah, I remember.
Wow, listen to this class. Joan Baez, ELO, Journey, Pearl Jam, Nile Rodgers, and Tupac. And yes.
And yes, really?
Yeah. Prog rock legends, man. So 2016 was Cheap Trick, Chicago, Deep Purple, Steve Miller, and NWA.
That is an eclectic group right there.
I
wonder what the NWA. I wonder what the final perform. You know, they always do like. Everybody comes out.
The closing jam, yeah.
All right.
So 2015, Green Day, Joan Jett, Lou Reed, Ringo, Stevie Ray Vaughan, and Bill Withers. 2014, the E Street Band. But not, it's just the E Street Band, not Bruce Springsteen. I'm guessing he was inducted earlier.
Really?
Yeah. Peter Gabriel, because there's performers, and then there's because they have the name and they have, I would assume, what they were inducted for. And
Yeah.
For example, here Nirvana performers, Kiss performers, Hall & Oates performers, E Street Band musical excellence.
Oh, what? So that's like an asterisk.
Kind of.
That's like
you're really good, so you get in.
That's so weird. What's
Linda
up,
Ronstadt.
Kayla's here, Larson.
Hello, Kayla.
She was just in Alex Queen of the Ring, the new celebrity. I fired up Peacock today. I went to the WWE tab to see some Raws going back to like 2004, I think at this point.
Yeah.
And I saw doing this right here.
Mm-hmm.
But she wants some sports play. This isn't where we do sports play, Kayla. You know the way I do that exclusively at
Kayla,
MF Steve here.
What's the top musician that's not in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame?
Kayla, what's the top musician not in the Hall of Fame? That's the question we're pontificating right here at Ask Steve.
Oh, Neil Diamond's in.
And Larson.
ABBA is in.
Of course they're in. They're genius.
The Stooges are in.
You're all up. Really? The Stooges are in?
Yeah. Back in 2010 they got in.
Lou Reed in?
Yeah. I already read his name. He went in a few years ago.
I was paying attention.
Metallica's in.
Yes,
Run DMC's
in the Hall of
Not.
Fame.
Not in the Hall of Fame.
Pat Benatar's. Kayla says Pat Benatar.
Probably not. I'd be surprised.
Love is a battlefield.
Madonna, she's in. John Mellencamp.
I'd like to hear Danzig sing that song. Love is a
That'd be
battlefield.
R.E.M.'s in. The Ronettes, Patti Smith, Van Halen. That's
Is
a good
Danzig
year.
in?
Probably not. No.
He should be in just for that picture of him carrying kitty litter.
All the groceries.
Or cat food or whatever it was.
Oh yeah, it was a thing.
Or his library.
It was kitty litter.
It was kitty litter. It was his library video. That's what I want to see. He needs to be in the Hall of Fame for his look at this book I have here.
Musical excellence library video.
Yeah. He gets the E Street Band treatment.
Well, there's several other people that got the musical excellence.
Like whom?
I just passed a bunch of them. I'm up to 2004. 2004 is Jackson Browne, George Harrison, Prince, Bob Seger.
Whoa, wait a
Graphic,
second.
ZZ
Whoa.
Top what?
Prince for musical excellence?
No, performers.
Oh, okay. I want musical
I'm trying to
excellence.
find another. The musical excellence. Oh, there we go. Benny Benjamin. I don't know who that is.
Who's that?
Musical excellence.
Is that the real name of Benny Hill? Is
I don't
Yakety
know.
Sax in? Who did
Probably
Yakety
not.
Sax?
I don't know. But they do have a thing for, I guess not anymore. Like the more recent class, they had a thing for singles. I guess you could induct songs.
Is Guar in? DJ
No,
Booty
I guarantee
Dan
you.
wants to know if Guar's in.
No Guar, no green jelly.
Damn it. What about is Stone Temple Pilots going to be eligible soon? 91 or 92?
Yeah. They're probably still. Well, that's the first album, I think, because Pearl Jam's already in. And 10 came out in 91.
Whoa, wait. Yeah, that was 30 years ago now.
Oh, you're
Oh,
right.
yeah.
Wow. So
Yeah,
Stone
we're
Temple
old.
Pilots.
I know, we're super old.
So Stone Temple Pilots would be
yeah,
eligible.
they should be in, yeah. Or they
They're not
should
gonna get
be
in, though.
eligible.
They're not going to get in, though.
Fool, if Yes got in, they're going to get in. There are some, this is, the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame is not that far away from the WWE Hall of Fame. They let a lot of people in.
Yeah, they do let a lot of people.
And yet it took them till 2020 to get Whitney Houston in there.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like
Plus
if
Cryer.
STP,
Should Plus Cryer go in?
if STP ever makes it in, they're going to have to wait a little bit.
Should Rick Astley go in?
No.
Is Guns N' Roses in, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
If you want to be with me. All
Yep.
right. One more question. Do we have any
Oh,
more
one more
questions?
question. All right.
Uno
Very
mas. Uno mas, por favor.
Yeah, we'll do this one. Timothy Lemieux, take two movies you enjoy and put them in a crossover. What would be the two movies you would choose, and what kind of movie would it be?
It'd be
Take two movies.
two of my favorite movies from like the 2010s, I guess it would be.
Yeah.
Like border odds in 2010s. Looper and Nightcrawler.
Oh,
so you'd get Louis Bloom with his video production news going into the back in time.
That's good.
To film breaking news stories.
Gotcha.
Oh, Kayla says, I'm going to go ride out the rest of this vaccine. Oh, Kayla got the vaccine.
Yeah.
I want to get that damn vaccine. I got only about 8 days before I'm eligible. She said, but I want to stop by for a second. Unsolved mystery soon. Kayla, we're going to hook that up. I got to get that figured out. You, me, the enforcer, and Alex We're all going to do the Unsolved Mysteries together. We're going to solve some mysteries.
Solve
together.
some mysteries.
What are your 2 movies that you want to mash together?
I'm gonna do 1 movie and 1 TV show. I want to take Taxi Driver and the show Taxi.
Could you imagine Travis Bickle hanging out at like the taxi place with Danny DeVito and Doc Brown? That'd be amazing. That'd be great.
Yeah. That's why it's my answer.
You talking to me? You talking to me? And then Judd Hirsch. Wasn't Judd Hirsch in that show?
Yeah, he was. Andy
And
Kaufman's there too.
Yes, I'm talking to you. Fucking like whatever his name was. Yes, I'm talking to you, Travis Bickle. Bye, Kayla.
Bye, Kayla.
That's going to do it for us, too, everybody, because we can't top that. Thanks for watching. We appreciate it. Till next time, we'll talk to you.